Warriors game against Triway. Already 3 so far for Bronson. As this bunt attempt put right back up the middle and knocked foul. So counted as strike 2. As Timmy Short can't lay one down. I'm surprised this is a guy that they're going to have trying to bunt down. I know you got runners on, you want to avoid the double play, but this is a guy that got a double and 2 RBIs in his last attempt. He's clearly got enough power to get these boys around. This is the guy you got to let swing for the fences if you're Waynedale. And the throw in from Ferenchek will skim the dirt. That becomes the first ball in this at-bat. Much like the last guy, 2 bunt attempts go awry, and the third pitch comes in wild. 1-2 pitch, swung on, taking to the left side of the infield, and that will be foul. As Boyd had it, but just to the left of that third base line. To reset things is Timmy Short, the 4th man of the inning, to come up, will step back into the box. Sure, Bronson would love to get something on the ground here, turn a double play and get him out of this inning without any runs coming across. That one swung on, missed. Throw down to Boyd. Got him! Double play thanks to Jeff Brenner. And Bronson waves goodbye as he's walking past him as well. That's out number 3 as the man gets caught trying to steal third base. What a play. And I believe the third base coach still arguing there, but a wonderful throw out catches Jay Mast in the act. But that doesn't end it. 2 Waynedale on top, 6-0.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way, from helping you find the perfect vehicle to getting you approved for financing that works for you. And peace of mind with a vehicle backed by the Greenwood Advantage warranty. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve.
Welcome back, everybody, to YSNLive.com as we get set for the top of the 3rd inning. Cardinals coming back around about just 1 hit so far in the ledger for them. 2 guys have got on base, and that was Game Saunders via the hit by pitch, and Cam Sweeney, who will be the 3rd batter you'll see here in this inning, as Nolan Radinsky will get set for his first at-bat of the day. 0 for 2 on the season thus far, struck out both appearances before getting pulled out of the Springfield game in the late goings in his 3rd at-bat. Or what would have been his 3rd at-bat, I should say. He'll get things going, though, in this half inning against Ian Lehman, who has had a decent start so far. I'd say 2 strikeouts back in the first. The 1 walk won't do too great for him, but he's put together a solid day thus far. No runs, and that is the most important statistic in baseball. If they can't score, you're doing a good job as a pitcher. That one cranked out to left. Radinsky gets it down, and he gets on first. So went first pitch swinging, and it pays off with his first hit of the season on a beautifully placed line drive to left. So just the 2nd hit given up, but a big one to start off the inning, as now you got Zach Herb coming out. The leadoff hitter is the guy you expect to find a way to get on. 2 for 6 on the season, which is batting .300. So not too bad if you're Zach Herb at the moment. Doesn't seem great when you say just 2 for 6, but in the grand scheme, if he can keep up a 2 for 6 average all year, He's going to put this team in a solid spot as a leadoff hitter. So a man on first, the first pitch in, it's a ball. And second time, pops it straight up in the infield. Underneath it is Ian Miller, and he becomes out number 1 for Cardinal Mooney and strands Rudinsky at first. You hope if somebody pops out, you at least open up the opportunity for him to advance. But popping that thing into the infield, not what the doctor ordered, but Cam Sweeney, the only other guy with a hit outside of Nolan Rudinsky in the ballgame, steps up to the plate to see if he can advance the runner now with 1 away. No movement from Rudinsky. That one swung on and fouled from Sweeney. Yet again, a man on first, 0-1 count. That one, too far downstairs. That becomes a ball. So now the count 1-1 with 1 away. Fired home is Lehman. That one going outside, won't catch the zone. 2-1. No show of speed yet from Nolan Rudinsky out there. Hasn't even looked to go off for second. This time round, down low in the dirt again. Might not even have to, as Cam Sweeney is getting closer and closer to a potential walk here. Good leadoff. Throw home. That one sails. Ball 4. Take your base. And now 2 runners on in the inning after that one. And coming up to the plate, the third man in the lineup, Logan Boyd, in a good RBI situation here if he can find a way to make some contact here. Now, a lot of guys have been able to get something going against Ian Lehman, but you got something to do it. Give it to your 3, 4, 5 hitters and say, hey, we got 1 out. Somebody do something here. Let's get something going here. Got a few guys on. Let's take advantage while we can. As the catcher and Josiah Raber having a brief conversation with his man, trying to get this thing settled back in. But as a YSN school, hoping for some Mooney magic here in the top of the third to get things going and make this thing a ball game. So Boyd at the plate, runners on first and second in Rudinsky and Sweeney. And that one coming across the inside, nearly caught him on the hands. It's 1-0 on the first pitch to Boyd. You've seen a pretty good game from Lehman so far, but this third inning looks like it might start to get away from him here. 2 guys on. Obviously, nothing to worry about right now if you're on the side of Waynedale. But a solid swing there, goes way, way out into the parking lot. Boyd puts something behind that. And that becomes strike 1 for him. He can straighten that thing out. This lead might get cut in half. Pitch in from Lehman. Downstairs, ball 2. So runners on first and second right now. Boyd trying to get things lit for Mooney. Swung on right back up the middle through the gap. They're going to send Rudinsky home. Sweeney will go to third. Runners at the corners, and Rudinsky is in, and Mooney is on the board. So runners on at the corners, 1 away, and finally Mooney gets something going. A beautifully hit ball from Logan Boyd. A grounder right back where he got it from. But it does the job as Rudinsky in his third appearance of the season, got his first hit and has come around to score. So Sweeney now up on third. That is Logan Boyd's second RBI of the season. That puts him into third place, tied with the man coming up to the plate here in Jeff Brenner, who is batting 3 for 7 so far on the young campaign, and he's got a shot to add on to his 2 RBIs on the season. so long as he can put this thing into the outfield and avoid a double play ball, which would surely dampen what has been a phenomenal inning so far for Cardinal Mooney. Our score 1-6 now. Got to find a way to cut away when you can, and they have done that here in the third. Now you just hope they can continue that stretch. That one swung on, fouled on right back to the fence line. And it's 0-2 quickly now for Jeff Brenner. 2 strikeouts already on the ledger for Ian Lehman up on the mound. Trying to find number 3 here against Brenner. No side of movement from Boyd at first. Delivery home, hit out to right. That'll get down. A run's going to score. And Boyd will get held up at second. But another run in for Cardinal Mooney. Their second now of the inning. Back-to-back RBI grounders do the job just fine, and back-to-back hits at that as well, as that will bring in Cam Sweeney from third. Runners on first and second, being Logan Boyd and Jeff Brenner. And Brenner moves into second place on the team, tied with Bronson Ferenchek for RBIs here in the early stages. Still no outs, and up to the plate comes Cole Lippman, the RBI leader. Well, this has been a strong 3-4-5 lineup that head coach Eddie Reese has put together, as this one sent out deep to left. Where will it come down? In foul territory is where, and into the glove of Jaden Barnes for out number 2. Unfortunately, because that thing was a moonshot out to left. In a couple of high school stadiums, that thing would have been gone. .330 outfields here at Bob Seen Park. Definitely one of the bigger ballparks in the region. And much to the demise that time of Cardinal Mooney. As now up to the plate steps in Jay Campbell with still 2 on and 2 away here. That first pitch to him comes in high. Jay Campbell, guy that needs to find something here. 0 for 7 on the season. But a big spot right now for the Cards. Swung on and missed again. 1-1 count now to Campbell. Maybe the key difference today between Mooney and the Bears. The Bears were running when they got on those bags. Mooney has been hit and go. That one's past the catcher. Runners will advance there. And a turn and look home as Boyd not quite having enough speed to get there, but he will advance up to third on that pass ball. First of the game for Lehman. And now we settle back into Campbell at the plate. The delivery home backs him off, and that's another ball. So a 3-1 count now. Delivery home, ball 4, take your base. So I believe for just the second time this season, Jay Campbell finds a way on, and now the bases are loaded for Gabe Saunders in just his second at-bat of the season. A huge spot right here for the young guy. See if he can get something going. Got hit by a pitch in the last at-bat, stole second, and then Jack Pepperny grounded out to end out last inning. But a manager meeting up here, and we will take a step aside with them.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of youth soccer, May 7th through June 18th. A 6-week program featuring 6 games.
Well, that was quick, and we're back here at Cardinal Mooney. Gabe Saunders at the plate. You have Logan Boyd over on third, Jeff Brenner on second, and Jay Campbell on first. So a decent bit of speed out there on the field, and Brenner and Campbell, Boyd, the lead man, won't need much time to get anywhere. So if this one can get put into the outfield by Saunders, you got a chance for potentially 2 or 3 RBIs, depending on how deep this thing goes. He'll foul tip that first.
Hi, I'm
We
Colin.
are Kent State in the Valley.
Foul tip that first one for strike one. Pardon me there. Working with new equipment, working through the kinks. As the pitch in from Lehman, swung on and fouled off. So Saunders knocks that one awry. Huge spot for Lehman on the mound, though. If he can get the strikeout, that would be huge for the Bears, but Mooney was the exact opposite. How about a home run for the new kid? 0-2 pitch coming in. Swung on, hit. That's down. Line drive. He's got himself one RBI, and now a second one. And a bunch of confusion, and Brenner just got trapped out there at third. Conflicting signals. He wanted to go home. Eddie Reese pulled him up. And then the ball gets overthrown, and he resends him and then tells him to stop while he's halfway down the line. But as it stands in RBI, and the bases remain loaded as Cardinal Mooney has cut the lead in half here on quite the confusing turn of events, but 3 hits, including one for the new guy and Gabe Saunders to bring him an RBI. This one on the ground in the infield to the right side. This should do it, and it will. So the Cardinals go down, but not before they put 3 runs across the board. Unfortunately, they leave the bases loaded here, with Logan Boyd being the final of 3 men to come across to score. We'll step aside, middle of the third, 6-3, Mooney making the comeback.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th. 8, 11, 14, and 17U players. Register now for 6 Saturday games and 1 scheduled practice each week at the Wick Recreation Area. Registration for the Adult League is also now being accepted. Sign up now and don't miss your chance to play deck hockey. Call today or visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set for the bottom of the third inning here from Bobstein Park. Mooney did a great job of cutting the lead at half, and now it's up to Ferenchek and the defense assigned to keep this game where it is and not allow any answers from Waynedale. That first pitch goes way past Brenner as Bronson was coming in with some hefty power on that pitch attempt there. It becomes ball 1 in the inning for Mr. Ferenchek. Josiah Raber, the 6th man of the lineup, due up now for Waynedale. 6, 7, 8 guys as the second one will be swung on and fouled straight back to the fences. Raber, Lehman, and Barnes due up. 2 of these 3 guys got hits in their last appearances back in the first inning. Jaden Barnes flew out to start out the 3 final outs of the inning. Last 2 guys Bronson faced went down on punch-outs. We'll see if he's still got the sauce going up there on the mound as he gets strike 2 there on a beautiful move off the mound. The delivery in, that one down in the dirt. Trying to get him to go deep diving. Apparently no deep sea diver for the catcher in Raber. 2-2 count. Taken in. And strike 3 called. He's got him. So another one. Ring him up for Bronson Ferenchek. He's up to 5 so far in this ball game in just 3 innings of work. Not too bad, Mr. Ferenchek. So now coming up to the plate. Pitcher-on-pitcher action here. Ian Lehman coming up. Bit of revenge now for Bronson if he can take him down. The first one will not go in there, and on his side, it's ball 1 to start things off. Pitch in, outside. And that becomes ball 2 down in the dirt as Jeff Brenner has to chase it halfway down first base line. Maybe the one big difference in catchers for this Mooney team between Desmond and Brenner. It seems Desmond has a little bit better of a glove on that stuff in the dirt. Brenner has done a good job keeping things in front of him. These things do seem to bounce out a couple of times more than you saw in the earlier game with Desmond behind the plate. That went in there for a strike for Ferenchek. As he's up to 3 straight punch-outs in this ball game. Another one in there, strike 2, and all of a sudden Bronson's looking to make it 4. Bronson delivers home, looking for the strikeout pitch, and he got it. Serve up another one on the mound goes Bronson. 4 straight have met the demise of Bronson. And now here we go. 2 men set down, looking for a 1-2-3 inning as Jaden Barnes steps up to the plate 0 for 1 after a fly out into the glove of Jack Pepperny in his earlier at-bat. First pitch from Bronson swung on and missed as he reared back and put the heat into that one. Not a hot day, but that mound is certainly on fire right now, thanks to Bronson. Only 49 degrees at the moment, but the cold never bothered him anyway, although it may have bothered him there as that one bit off the mark. And this guy's pitching style, very reminiscent of the Major League character Wild Thing, or the Cleveland, formerly known as Cleveland Indians. As the count now 1-1. Guy's got plenty of sauce up there. A couple times it goes bitter. Bronson on the 1-1. Rears back and gets another swing and a miss. Bounces right out of Brenner's glove. He might need some extra padding on that thing as as Bronson is just launching that thing back. Trying to make it 5 straight Ks if he can sink it here. Swung on, hammered out to left. This thing nearing foul territory, and it is caught in before it gets there by Nolan Radinsky. So 1, 2, 3 go the Bears. As for the second, or actually third straight inning, 2 of the 3 outs come off the arm of Bronson Ferenchek. So that does it. End of 3. Mooney cuts the lead in half and holds it. What can they do back top of the 4th? Find out when we come back on YSNLive.com.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
21 News.
Valley hear why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning and Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from
Telling more local stories.
A community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy
this evening that will push away as we go
through. More local news
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News, locally owned, locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Welcome back, and for the second straight inning, the leadoff man, Nolan Rudinsky, after 9 came around in that last inning. We'll see if Mooney has another big one set in him. It's Rudinsky, Herb, and Sweeney, the 3 men due up here for the Cardinals. That's still up on the mound. Number 11, Ian Lehman, as he's allowed just 5 hits today so far on the Cardinals. This one swung on, taking the left side and foul. Just along that line. I thought he had it for a minute, but as it stands, our count 1-1 so far in this first at-bat for Rudinsky. Found his first hit in that last at-bat. Lined one straight in front of the left fielder. Turned himself a single that got things going for what was a 3-run rally for this Mooney Baseballs team. That pitch not as good as the last, as that inside for ball 1. Rudinsky making 1 for 3 on the season, so 300 for him as well. And if Mooney can get a couple of these guys keeping 300 all the way down, you'll see this team playing in a couple of months. Getting down to Akron Stadium. Pardon me, Canal Park is what I should be calling it. I should know that. I grew up going there. Well, 3-1 count. And Rudinsky will take ball 4 and go to first. So Rudinsky, 2 strikeouts in the first game he played, but now on this one, a walk and a line drive. Not too bad of a second attempt. Call that first game a mulligan for Rudinsky. He had certainly had things working so far. Zach Herb steps up 0 for 2 in the day so far. Trying to get something going on his end with a man on first and no outs here in the 4th. We'll bunt this one down. It's a good one. Right in front, the throw from Lehman. It's close, but they got him on maybe the closest play, and I think that might have been safe on the end of Herb, as he certainly looked like he got there in time. And most of the time, if you got that close, if you get a tie, it goes to the runner. That up out there must have had a better angle than I. Well, in the meantime, it does advance the runner, so Zach Herb will get that to his credit at least. So now with a runner up on second, as Lehman takes a look back to him, Cam Sweeney, who has gotten on base both times here tonight, will step up to the plate to see if he can keep this inning going so far with Rudinsky out there. That one, a good one in for strike 1. Sweeney, no RBIs for him yet. Good opportunity with Rudinsky up there on second. If he can put something into that massive gap in right, he's got a big shot to bring in Rudinsky. And another look back, nothing going. Throw home on the 0-1, swung on, taking the left side of the infield. Rudinsky gets walked back. Now he's caught in a pickle out there. Runner in there safe. Rudinsky's going to try and avoid the tag. He won't get it done. And that will be counted as a fielder's choice. So Cam Sweeney aboard safely, but Rudinsky caught out in no man's land. So 2 down now in the inning, as Logan Boyd will step up to the plate. Got the RBI last time out. Going to have to put something deep if he wants an RBI in this attempt, unless Cam Sweeney goes for second. And Sweeney goes. No throw as he's in there without a challenge. Boyd also watched the first one in for ball 1 to start out the count. And there on strike 1 on the second pitch, though, was Lehman. Mooney hasn't done too bad of a day, but it seems like they can put some things together, much like they were unlike to do against Triway earlier. As I mentioned, is this all just going to be too little after a big clerical error in the first inning, as nothing was going their way, and Bronson struggled to find his rhythm. But you've seen ever since he got things going in the second half of that inning, This team defensively has been, I'll say it, perfect outside of that one inning. But, not too bad if you can say that this team is one inning away from being undefeated on the season, especially going into this one. They'd be up 3-0 right now if it wasn't for that first inning. Triway didn't really even score outside of that first inning. That one looked at and counted for strike 2. So a full count now at the plate for Logan Boyd. Fire home, and that one down in the dirt, ball 4. So runners at first and second as Boyd takes the walk. Jeff Brenner coming up to the plate now. 3 RBIs on the season, can take away the lead from Cole Littman and team RBIs if he can put this one together now. Well, Jeff Brenner in a big spot with 2 away here in the 4th. He is the tying run, or represents it, if he can find himself a way to go all the way around. So Boyd out there on second, Sweeney on second, Boyd on first. A throw back to him won't catch him. Sweeney got credit for the stolen base on that last at-bat as well. See if he even tries for third at all. Here's that one's down in the dirt. It's going to hop. That will advance both runners. And it will take a turn from Sweeney as well as he was looking to come home, but gets held up after ball 1. So advance the runners again, and Jeff Brenner now really has a shot to make this thing a ball game. 2 runners in scoring position. You'll have to get this thing deep to bring Boyd all the way around. Let's see what he can do. The 1-0 pitch to Brenner. Swung on and missed. A hearty swing. That kid was going for the fences on that one. He wanted that thing gone. That was a mean swing by Brenner that time out. So now 1-1 to him. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away. Swung on, fouled hard out into the trees behind first base. So now 1-2 in the count. The one thing Brenner wants to avoid most is a strikeout here. At least if he flies out, he was trying to get it out there, and he was semi-successful. Go down swinging. It hurts. Swings it, puts it, that's in play. And 1 run will score. They will hold up Boyd, but the run comes home, and somehow Brenner keeps this thing alive. So Mooney gets another one, and just like that, Jeff Brenner now tied for the lead of this team when it comes to RBIs. That is his 4th, and here comes the man he's tied with, Cole Littman, to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day so far, just 2 for 8 on the season, batting .250 to the cause so far. But with a man on, this is a huge spot for him to reclaim his title amongst the tops of the RBI list and put his team back in a 5-6 ball game. Brenner will not break. Now he will. No cover. And that will put runners on in scoring position at both spots. So now an even better opportunity for Littman to tie this ball game. Tying run stands on second, and Jeff Brenner. Logan Boyd on third. Littman at the plate. Firing on home. And that one too far inside, and that is ball 2. Delivery home on the 2-0. Inside again, continuing to back him off. Up next, if they can get there, is Jay Campbell. 0 for 7 with a walk on the season. I wouldn't bet he goes 0 for 8, though. That one outside, so we're going to find out. Bases are loaded. And hold on here, we're going to have a mound visit taken, so we will take it with them. We'll be back, bases loaded with 2 down for Mooney. A chance to lead if they can bring around Brenner and company.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable. We are close. You call it hometown. We call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police
Needs to
chief
expand before
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in trouble.
Wilmington restaurant.
Recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County
Before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back into Bob Scene Park here. Top of the fourth inning with 2 away. A new man on the mound for the Bears after Ian Lehman. Done after 4 2/3 innings. 2 strikeouts for him on the day. 5 walks, 6 hits, and now 4 runs across. And his 4 2/3 innings of work. So now in the replacement, number 33 from right field. They will just switch locations. Will be Jay Mast to take over in a bases-loaded scenario. Up to the plate, Jay Campbell. Not off to the best season, but could really turn things around here if he can find himself a way to put this ball in a gap and drive in that runner up on second to tie things up here in the fourth. First pitch goes outside to start off the at-bat. After a walk last time from Jay Campbell, another one here would be great. Bring in 1 run, make it a 1-run contest. But at the same time, everybody here wants Mooney to tie it or take the lead with Jay Campbell at the plate. Throw in on the 1-0. Outside again, ball 2. Working with 2 down. First 2 guys go down in the inning. Then a fielder's choice from Sweeney was the reasoning for the first 2 guys being the outs. And Sweeney able to come around off the RBI hit. 2 other walks have put this thing into a bases-loaded scenario with 1 already in the inning. Jay Mast up on the mound in a big spot right now for the Bears if they want to hold on to this one. 2-1 count at the plate for Mr. Campbell. Throw home. Swung on, missed there, so a 2-2 count. And Campbell has not been able to make contact so far. We'll see what he can do. Huge spot. This is the biggest moment of the ball game to this point. Bases loaded, 2 down, 2-2 count. Relief pitcher Mast brings it down. Swung on right back up the middle off his foot. And he will get to first safely off the tipped ball. And Boyd gets in there. So give Jay Campbell his first hit of the season and make it an RBI at that. What a game we are having, folks. A 5-6 ball game now. Back-to-back big innings from the Cardinals have made this thing close. And now a chance for his second RBI as Gabe Saunders steps up to the plate. Bases are still loaded with 2 away. First pitch to him, looked at for strike 1. Catches just a little bit of the plate there. But bases loaded, Brenner leads them. Littman at second, and now Campbell off at first. The throw in there. That one sails high. A 1-1 count. This ball game is so close to the tie. And feel the tension here. Grab your plastic spoons because you could cut it with it. That one down low. 2-1. Jay Mast fires home, bases loaded. Outside again, 3-1. One ball away from a tied ball game. This is going to be a super important pitch. Mooney has fought 5 runs across in these last 2 innings. One more ties it. And ball 4, take your base. This ball game is tied. Mooney has fought all the way back after giving up 6 in the first. Back-to-back innings with 3, and they get it done. A walk from the reliever makes this thing tied. What a comeback for Cardinal Mooney. Now this is the stuff of legend right now if you're a Cardinal Mooney fan. And now up to the plate, Jack Pepperny in a huge spot to give Cardinal Mooney their first lead of the day. Not even the game, the day. They have not led at any point through the 11 innings that they have played now. This one swung on and fouled off on the 0-1 count, so make it 0-2 at the plate now for Jack Pepperny. 0 for 2 on the day for him, both groundouts in the infield. See if he can find a gap this time out. Don't got to get a big fly, just need to put something in play and see if someone can beat it out. 0-2 count. Bases still loaded for Mooney. The delivery home, that one goes high. At this point, won't be disappointed if Mooney leaves him stranded. They have put 3 across already in the inning. Only one of them unearned. That one swung on, popped up, and it will go foul out of play, but a good hearty swing on it by Pepperny. It's caught by one of the fans out there. Call him out. No. It was a Mooney fan, so it doesn't count. 1-2 count at the plate, still 2 down. Bases still loaded for the reliever, Jay Mast. Walked the first man he saw. Now this one, taken over to right and through the first baseman's glove. And he gets there in time. He's safe at first, and Cardinal Mooney takes the lead. Cardinal Mooney takes the lead as Littman gets across to score. And just like that, Mooney, for the first time today, has one in. And they will count that as an E3, but with the RBI, it does not matter, because another one is in to score, and Mooney is on top. What a game, what a game. Bases still loaded with 2 down. Back to the 10th man we'll see here in Nolan Radinsky. First pitch to him, will find it for strike 1, though, as we all got to get settled back down here. Mainly I'm talking about myself. But hey, how can you not be excited? Baseball is back and we got a tight one here, and not to mention, who doesn't love a comeback? Swung on and missed there at the plate for Nolan Radinsky. Call that strike number 2 for him on what's been a solid second campaign for this kid. In today's ball game, 1 for 1 with a walk. 0 for 2. 0-2 pitch with 2 away comes in there, and he almost went around, but he was able to keep it in check that time as things go to 1-2. Now maybe the biggest thing for the day is at some point Bronson Faircheck most likely has to come out of this ball game. And we know relievers for Cardinal Mooney have been allowing runs up, as this one popped out to left. And it is caught on the run by Jaden Barnes, and that does it. But not before 4 runs come across to score, and Mooney has taken the lead at Bob Scene Park. What a comeback we've seen so far. Middle of the 4 for the first time today. Mooney leads 7-6.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Welcome in now, bottom of the fourth. First time today, Mooney leads it after bringing across 4 runs in the top half of the inning. Now it's time for the man on the mound who's been special in these last 2 innings to make this lead stand up. Sent him down in order last time, 1, 2, 3, and now he's got the 9-1-2 hitters as Jaden Barnes will lead things off to start out the 4th inning from Bob Scene Park. Connor Gaddy and Jay Math due up in order after, as this ball game has become interesting yet again after 2 fantastic innings from the Mooney squad. We'll see if Bronson Ferenchek can keep this ball game at bay and quiet down the momentum as he has done in these last 2 innings. As I mentioned, don't want to look too far ahead, but relief pitchers for Cardinal Mooney have not done great on the season so far. Definitely something you have to pay attention to once you get down to this close of a ball game. Someone off that bullpen's bench is going to have to stand up behind Bronson Ferenchek if he ever has to come out of this ball game. He got that one, strike 1. Count at 1 apiece here. Bronson sets to fire home again, and he does it. Solid one in there and back-to-back strikes. Braden Hirschberger struck out back in the 1st inning, part of the trio that went down to finish that thing off. Since then, it has been silence from this squad out here in Waynedale. Throw home here. That one will go a little too high, and that won't count as a strike. As Wild Thing certainly is a fitting nickname for this kid. Ferenchek fires. Swung on, fouled. And our count remains at 2 apiece. Before we get any further into this one, got to give a thank you to the grounds crew here at Bob Scene Park for keeping this field maintained throughout the crazy weather we've had this week. Multiple games today. Not to mention it rained in Dippin' Dots during yesterday. As that one swung on, hit right back up the middle, fielded by Campbell, thrown over to first, and caught in there by Littman for out number 1. And so a ground out gets things started here, and that's a perfect way to start out the 4th. If you're Bronson up on the mound, your boys out there on the field haven't had to do much in these last couple outs. So get those guys involved. Make sure that they don't become complacent out there. As it was a good throw from Campbell over to first as 3 pitchers touched the ball on that play. So 1 down in the inning. Fresh count as we're back to the top of the lineup for the 3rd time today as Connor Gaddy steps to the plate, as that is a wild ball 1 as it ends up all the way past your camera angle out here. Quite a way off that bounce from Brenner. So 1-0 count now for Mr. Ferenchek on the mound. Delivers here on the 1-0, high on it again. 2-0. Just 2 walks for him so far in the day, both coming within the first 4 batters he faced to start off this ball game. Since then, you can rack up 6 strikeouts on his ledger in today's contest as he finds the zone there on the 2-0 pitch. And he has been working smoothly through these last 6 batters. He has struck out 4 of the last 6. Trying to make it 5 of 7 if you can take this one here. Bunt attempt popped straight back into the fences. And that evens this thing up at 2 apiece. A walk and a strikeout on the ledger so far for Connor Gaddy, as he steps in now on an even count with 1 out in the inning, as Waynedale trying to find a way to respond to Mooney's back-to-back great innings. So Bronson Ferenchak 2-2, looking for another punch out. And he caught him looking. So put another one in the ledger for this guy. Make it 7 on the day for Bronson, and 5 of the last 7 have met their demise at his glove. So Jay Mass, the opposing pitcher, relief pitcher, will come up. See what he can do. 2 for 2 on the day so far, but caught stealing back in the second. Bronson's first pitch looked at for strike 1. Bronson has struck out 2 of the batters in every single inning thus far. I believe with the strikeout here, he would become the team leader in strikeouts as well. So quite the day for him. Actually, he is currently standing the strikeout leader for Cardinal Mooney this season. Still early. Here's the 0-2 looking for 8. That one goes high from Wild Thing. And the count goes 1-2. That one swung on, taken out the left. Rudensky coming under it, and he's got it. Out number 3, and for the first time today, he doesn't get 2 strikeouts in the inning, but he'll settle for 7 on the game as he sends them down in order yet again, as no hit for the Golden Bears since all the way back to start the second inning. So after 4 innings, Mooney on top, 7-6. Folks, second half of baseball from Bob Scene coming up on ysnlive.com.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of youth soccer, May 7th through June 18th. A 6-week program featuring 6 games plus a tournament at the Wick Recreation Area. 5, 7, 9, and 11U players can register now. Sign up and don't miss your chance to join a team. Youth soccer at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org. Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up today and don't miss out on a chance to be part of this surging American youth sport, backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the 5th inning from Bob Scene Park. 3 innings remaining here as Cardinal Mooney retains the lead after the 6th inning, after the 4th inning, in which they put up 4 runs to claim the lead over Waynedale, who has not scored since they put up all 6 in the 1st inning. Leading things off, though, we will go to the top of the lineup for the 4th time today as Zach Herb takes control of things. Has not gotten on safely today, 0 for 3 at this point. But now everything else is just some comfort runs as this one is up And a diving catch. Did he hang on? He did. A fantastic diving catch out in center field by Connor Gaddy. Takes that one off the board as Zach Herb was looking for hit number 1 on the day. But a fantastic diving effort in the outfield.
YSN thanks you.
Will keep him from doing that. So up to the plate now comes the designated hitter, Cam Sweeney. He has reached base every time so far, although counted as just a 1-for-2 day on the ledger. As he got on as a fielder's choice in the 4th, a walk in the 3rd, and had the hit back in the 1st as this one goes way wide to start out this at-bat. Still up on the mound is Jay Mass, the relief pitcher from last inning, as he delivers on the pitch. This one swung on, taken to left side by Sweeney, but foul. Here we go again on the 1-1. Check swing. Did he go around? He did, says the first base umpire. So 1-2 count as Sweeney couldn't pull back on the dirt duster. It was last inning, though. First 2 guys go down. And then the rally started as this one put on the ground. Cam Sweeney over to the left side, picked up by the third baseman, and launched to first. It's high. He comes off the bag, and Sweeney will reach first base on the bad throw from third. And they will count that as an error for the third baseman, so no hit. But he gets on base, and at the end of the day, that's all you'll want if you're a hitter. Find a way to get on. And here comes Logan Boyd. Big chance already to add on if he can get something working at the plate. Swung on, hammered out to right. This thing's going all the way to the fences. Boyd's going to bring in a run. If they can get there fast enough, Sweeney's going for it. He's going home. Boyd's coming in on a triple. He's in there safely, and the run is in as well as Boyd puts one to the wall, digs out a triple, and I got to stop calling this kid slow because he just got all the way around. What a fantastic run to bring in the RBI of Cam Sweeney. And Logan Boyd collects yet another hit today as Mooney is on top 8-6 now here in the 5th. Coming up next, Jeff Brenner, 2 RBIs on back-to-back at-bats for him. A shot for another one here if he can put something into the outfield. What a ball game for Mooney. Quiet through the first 2 and then went all the way as that throw down to first will catch him for out number 2 as Jeff Brenner goes down on just 1 pitch. Ground over to the left side of the infield, catches him. And now Cole Littman, the RBI leader for the squad, with a shot to reclaim his title as Jeff Brenner tied him earlier in this ball game back in the 4th inning when they were able to put themselves in a great position to tie the ball game with bases loaded. Now first pitch here will be whiffed at for strike 1. 8-6 our score. Mooney getting those consolation runs. Need to make sure that they can hold on to him. This pitch in from Mast. In there, strike 2. Just caught the outside corner. And all of a sudden, the guy 0 for 2 on the day so far walked last time, and Littman, his second walk of the season, in danger of missing out on a big RBI opportunity now with 2 away. The 0-2 swung at and fouled. So he will step in and do this again. 3 runs allowed by the relief pitcher here today, along with 2 hits for the Cardinals. As the pitch in from Mast will go outside, will not catch the zone. That becomes ball one. Good patience by Littman, down 0-2. Not going reaching for anything outside. Got to keep that same level of patience here on this one if he wants to find a way to bring in run number 9 for the day. This throw down outside as well. 2-2 count now. And the Mooney Cards are just a little bit away from pulling off a top 25 upset. Mooney came into this unranked. Waynedale in the preseason polls, number 17, won their first game 11-1, dropped one to Triway in earlier in the game just before, and now in danger of dropping back-to-backs as that one going to miss the zone as well. It's a full count for Cole Littman. He has worked his way back in. He was down 0-2 to start this thing off. Now the full count. Goes high, ball 4, runners on at the corners now for Cardinal Mooney as that becomes just the second walk allowed by the relief pitcher, Jay Mast. And they bring it to Jay Campbell, who found a way to get his first hit of the season in his last at-bat. He put one right back up the middle and drove in the RBI. So they're hoping he can do it yet again here. He was the final man to face Ian Lehman before being pulled back in the 4th inning. This delivery in from Mast outside. See how long it takes for Littman to go off for second. With 2 away, got to find a way to put both guys in scoring position. Don't expect a throw from Raber behind the plate. And a throw back. And they won't catch him. Sun peeking out a little bit, shining down on the right side of the outfield. Potential ball out there might be to their advantage if they can catch something that way. And that one outside again, though. Might not have to worry about swinging the bat right now if you're Cardinal Mooney. Already 8 hits on the day. They've also been walked 7 times. It was a strong start to the game for Ian Lehman, but he ended up giving the lot up there in the 3rd and 4th, and the relief has not been much assistance for this squad. This one hit but fouled, and that one will be strike 1 at the plate for Jay Campbell. Sitting on deck with 2 away will be James Saunders, who's put himself in a solid performance, 1 for 1 and 2 walks on the day. So if you can find a way to get this guy on, have bases loaded with a guy that is going 100%. That's a pass ball. Boyd breaking towards the plate. Insurance run comes in. 9-6 now off of that mistake. A huge mistake there made by Jay Mast, as that pass ball will bring in his 4th allowed run of the day. It's the first time he's lost a ball. As runner now up just at second. As that was Logan Boyd coming in to score. Jay Campbell working again at the plate. 3-1 count. Fires home. Swung on. Taken out. Straight away center field. Should be catchable. And it is. So that does it here for the inning. As that one caught out by Connor Gaddy, who makes his 2nd out of the inning, but not before 2 more come in to score for Cardinal Mooney. They lead now 6-9. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 5th as Mooney continues to try and make this lead hold up. Wild thing, fair and check, back on the mound for Mooney.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fifth. There's a 3-4-5 hitters due up for Waynedale coming in. Trey Barkman, Ian Miller, and Timmy Short. The expected three, although at this point, with this lineup being held quiet, might expect to see some pinch hitters in here somewhere to see if they can find any more momentum as they go through the heart of the lineup here. As this ball game is coming down to the wire. As Mooney has gone 3 straight innings with a run here and looking to send Waynedale down yet again. As they are the visiting team here, so we will go a full 7 so long as the Cardinals have the lead going into the 7th. First pitch in this half inning for the man that fears no man. The Wild Thing, Bronson Ferenchek, team leader in strikeouts so far, finds the zone for strike one. Backs him off the plate a little, so that one won't find it. It's par for the course. He allows 1 or 2 bad pitches, I'd say, per at-bat. But this man has found a rhythm out there on the mound, found a way to put strikes on the ledger. And that slider went way out before it finally bowed back in, but they won't give him a strike on that for it looking good. 2-1 count. 2 walks on the day for him, but those both came back in that first inning. As a half swing won't count it there. And we'll say he did not go around, says the first base umpire. So now it's 3-1. Back-to-back innings in which Ferenchek has sent down the guys in order. Although at this point, a 3-1 count. Not looking great unless he can find the zone here, and he does. Just scratched it, says the home plate umpire. And now a full count for Mr. Ferenchek up on the mound. Him and Brenner have certainly put together quite the chemistry in the second half of this ball game. The fire on home. Got him. Number 8 for Bronson on the day. What a phenomenal performance you're seeing out of Bronson Ferenchek. So now coming up to the plate after Trey Barkman goes down is Ian Miller. Ian Miller struck out and walked so far as he fouls one hard off into the fences for strike one. Bronson has struck out 8 of 13 men that have come up, or 8 of 13 outs, I should say, to this point of the ball game. He has contributed over half of his team's outs up to this point. I'd say if you're any pitcher, would be proud of that performance. Most major league guys are only finishing their starts with about the same amount of strikeouts, and they might be going a little bit deeper as well. So Ferenchek certainly has been putting together a star-studded game. This one hit to the right side of the infield and gets down, and that will be a man on first now, as that's the first hit allowed from Bronson Ferenchek since all the way back in the second inning. It was going to happen eventually. You were just wondering how far this kid could go, sending him down. And now for the first time, a man on, and we'll get to see what this kid can do yet again with runners on the base pads as Timmy Short steps up. Ian Miller on first. The throw back to first won't catch him. And it's a good snag as well by not letting that thing slide past him. Waynedale, they've been held quiet for a while. You can only keep such a powerful lineup in check for so long. You just hope that Ferenchek's got a little bit more runner breaks. Throw down, off the mark, but a diving catch keeps that ball from getting into the outfield by Jay Campbell. A phenomenal dive out there as that ball also across for ball one as the runner advances up to second now on the stolen base. Ferenchek checks him back. Thought about it for a second. Now the delivery home. Hits the right side of the bat, goes towards the infield. No one's covering first. They get it to Bronson, but he's too late. And now runners on at the corners. After both the first baseman and second baseman went for the ball, Bronson was a little late to get there. And that becomes yet another hit. Yet again, a ground to the right side of the infield yields back-to-back hits. And all of a sudden, Bronson Ferenchek was going from great to hold on a second. As Josiah Raber steps up to the plate with a runner in scoring position, one away in the inning, swung on, throw down, and it's not in time. A strong throw from Brenner behind the plate. It doesn't seem like any of the Mooney catchers so far in the young season have had what it takes to get that thing down and get the out. So now runners on second and third. Just one away in the inning, and Ferenchek in danger of giving up what has been a phenomenal second half of the ball game. Fires on home, swung on, fouled off. So 0-2 now at the plate, looking for his second strikeout. That last inning was the first inning in the ball game in which he didn't strike out 2 of the 3 outs. He has one already, could make a second one if he can find the delivery pitch against Josiah Raber. Fires home in the 0-2. Swung on, popped up, straight away in the infield. Who's going to get there? Boyd's under it, calls for it, and he's got it. So make that out number 2 for the Waynedale offense, as they have still been on second and third after that fly out goes to the right side, or pardon me, the left side of the infield, as Ian Lehman, the original pitcher, will step up to bat here for the first time since being pulled. We'll see what he can do after striking out in his last appearance and hitting back in the first inning. Was a big part of that rally in the late stages. Was the final man in the first inning to get that hit. So first pitch in from Ferenchek will sail just a little bit over for ball 1. So the 1-0. Throw down from Ferenchek through the legs of Brenner. Runners breaking for the plate, and he's going to get there. And so a run comes across to score on the passed ball. And all of a sudden, Waynedale creeping their way back into this. Bronson in danger here, man. He was doing great. And all of a sudden, this lineup could only be kept in check for so long. If you make any mistake, as I mentioned back at the start of this thing, they are going to make you pay. That has been the story thus far. Swung on and missed, though, on the 2-0. And that's a good comeback pitch there from the Wild Thing in Bronson Ferenchek. The 2-1 delivery. Swung on, missed again. So Ferenchek may only let up one in the inning if he can get his second punch out here on Ian Lehman. The delivery, swung on, foul. A strong hit there. If that got down the line, certainly would have drove in a run and maybe have put Lemon up on second base. So we go again. Ferenchek 2-2 with 2 away and a man on third. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, he got him. So for all but one inning in this one, Ferenchek has connected on 9 strikeouts. 2 in every inning but 1. At the end of 5, Mooney on top, 9-7 over number 17, Waynedale.
The auto show is finally here. Let us help you find the perfect vehicle that you love. Lock in your trade so that you're guaranteed to receive top dollar for your vehicle and offer you up to an additional $1,500 in Greenwood Auto Show bonus cash. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes eyes on our area.
Online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Welcome back, everybody, as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Cardinal Mooney softball has gone down 4-0 to the Rootstown Rovers earlier this afternoon. It's here on YSN. Cardinal Mooney holds a lead 9-7 right now over the number 17 team in Division III, the Waynedale Golden Bears. So, not too bad of a comeback, I'd say. Ferenchek let up another run in that last inning. But this Mooney baseball team has had no problem scoring. After the loss today, by the way, by the Cardinal Mooney softball squad, they have fallen to 2-1 on the season, getting a win earlier today against Villa Angela St. Joseph, 18-1. Congratulations to Mooney softball for combining for 1-1 on the day, as this one taken out and dropped into straightaway center field by Gabe Saunders, who has yet another hit today on what has been a day to remember for Mr. Saunders, getting his first start of the season and getting on base in every single at-bat. Still with an on-base percentage right now of 1,000. So runners on first base here in the top of the 6th inning. No outs, and now up to the plate comes in Jack Pepperny. Nolan Rudinsky on deck, bunt laid down. This is a good one. The throw down will not be anywhere close. In fact, there was no throw. A perfect bunt laid down by by Jack Pepperny, as he will also find his first hit of the season. Had an RBI out last time, and this time able to get on base safely. So now up to the plate, Nolan Rudinsky was walked back in the 4th inning, out in the 4th inning as well. He was the first man and the last man you saw in the 4th. And got a hit earlier. He tries to lay a bunt down here. Will be unsuccessful for strike number 1. As Jay Mast is looking to find a way to turn this ball game around, as he has allowed up 4 hits since coming in. He has also surrendered the lead. Runners on first and second. First baseman is in. Expecting another bunt attempt laid down here. That one too far outside to even consider. So a 1-1 count right now with runners on first and second. No outs so far. And the top of the 6th is Mooney trying to answer back that run from the bottom 5. This one swung on right back up the middle line drive, and they will send in Saunders. Saunders is going. No. Will hold up after a great throw. But now, yet again, Mooney has loaded the base pads here off of 3 straight hits by Mooney baseball. Zach Kerb with a 5th chance today to break that over, as it looks like this may be the end of Jay Mast's day on the mound. We'll step aside with it. Mound visit, and we'll be back. Bases loaded for Mooney.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
21 News.
Valley reaction.
Why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant.
Recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy
this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County.
before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back, everybody. A new man on the mound here in number 15, Timmy Short, for the Waynedale Golden Bears, as they are looking for some life support here in the 6th inning. Bases loaded, no outs, and Jay Mast went 1.1 innings in this ball game. 2 walks, 5 hits, 2 errors, and 4 runs allowed in that short period of a time. Also left the bases loaded for his next man up. Not exactly what they were hoping for after Ian Lehman left the ball game after a solid 4.2 innings. Still allowed 5 runs to come across, but he really allowed this ball game to open up, as Zach Herb will be the first one to meet him here with the bases loaded. The first pitch for the relief will hit the dirt and will be ball 1. So Timmy Short will have a rather short outing today, potentially. In this one, unless Waynedale can make things interesting in the bottom half of this inning. Delivery there, hit right back up the middle, through the infield. 1 run will score and another right behind him. The throw in, not in time, and 2 runs come across for Cardinal Mooney. So the relief comes in and relieves absolutely nothing, as the damage continues to be done on 2 RBIs on the line drive. So make it 4 straight hits in the inning as well for Cardinal Mooney. First one given up to the first guy he sees, and now Cam Sweeney comes to the plate, no outs, and 2 men on. Short might find himself an even shorter outing if he can't do anything here in the relief to Cardinal Mooney. As make it 4 straight innings with runs for the Cardinals, as they are edging ever so much closer to a top 25 upset. This delivery and swung on, but fouled hard and high out to right next to the fence, actually. It will bounce right back into the field of play after nearly taking out some fans. That thing has some hang time, man. You put that thing up to the moon. I think it may have hit a plane on the way. So now a 1-1 count for Mr. Sweeney at the plate. He has scored 3 out of his 4 appearances. Tries to lay one down, pulls it back. That thing came in smoking hot and flying high, much like his past foul ball. So the 2-1 count now to Sweeney. 2 runners on, still no outs in the inning. Mooney threatening to make this one big. One attempt, laid down, and it's fair. No one's covering first until the last minute. They get him out there at 1, so get him the sacrifice there. As now runners will be at 2nd and 3rd with 1 away in the inning on the sacrifice bunt. He becomes victim number 1 here, out number 1 at that, after advancing those runners, though, and he hands it off to one of the big RBI hitters so far on the season in Logan Boyd. Legged out a triple last time, and also brought in his second RBI of the game. And they will give him the intentional walk, as a matter of fact. So go ahead and walk Logan Boyd on intentional. So now Cardinal Mooney working with bases loaded and just one down, as I think they wanted a chance for a potential double play. As that brings up dangerous Jeff Brenner, already 2 RBIs on the day, tied for the leader of the team in that stat. What can he do now against a relief pitcher as he gets backed off a little bit? Ball 1. Mooney right now up 11-7 with a runner threatening over there at third. And hold on. The manager here for Waynedale coming out to argue something with the ref. Not sure what. And with no comment, the umpire will just walk on back to home plate. Moment, he was looking like he was saying that somebody had a necklace on. Looked to be what he was complaining about. Umpire shrugged him off and said, oh well. Big lead all around as that one in there for strike 1 to Mr. Brenner. 1-1 count, 1 away, bases loaded for Cardinal Mooney here in the top of the 6th inning. 2 runs across so far, trying to make a few more come round as that one mile high again from Timmy Short. Short throws another one down, gets the swinging miss there on that one though, so it will be 2-2 at the plate for Jeff Brenner. An aggressive batter, you'll give him that, but it has worked today. Struck out in the first, but 2 big hits in the 3rd and 4th. Grounded out in the 5th inning. See what he can do here. 2-2, he misses it. Swung at 1 he shouldn't have, and that's out number 2 for Cardinal Mooney. Count that as the first strikeout as well for the relief pitcher. And he has now officially pitched 1/3 inning on the day so far. And up now, Cole Littman looking for something today. Back-to-back walks from him. Would love to find something here and give himself his first RBI of the day after collecting 4 in the first 2. Pitch number 2 coming in from Timmy Short. Swung on and fouled. And the umpire will go out there and hand him a new ball. Two strikes down now at the plate for Mr. Cole Littman. 0 for 2 on the day so far, but the 2 walks, so he's 500 on the on-base percentage stat. As that one goes wide to the right for ball 1. Fourth pitch of the AB coming up. Swung on and put in play. Should be an easy throw down to first, and it is. So that ends the inning here, but not before Mooney gets 2 more across. We'll head down to the bottom of the 6th. Mooney continues to dominate since the early going.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit WRSwealth.com. Good luck, athletes!
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit wrswealth.com. Good luck, athletes!
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Welcome back, everybody, to YSNLive.com. I'm Alec Cabrera on the call to finish this thing off here as we head into the bottom of the sixth inning. A new man on the mound, Bronson Ferenchek, out after 5 fantastic innings. He'll finish with 9 strikeouts on 9 hits, 2 walks, and 7 runs allowed. But at the moment, he will be credited, though, as the winning pitcher if this one holds up in its current form. But Logan Boyd coming in from third base to replace him. Cam Sweeney will move out to third base. In right field, Jeff Brenner will go as they bring Jack Desmond on behind the plate. As those are what I believe to be the change-ups made here as we head into the bottom of the sixth. So we will see first time here in the sixth, the relief pitching of Logan Boyd as his first one goes down low, ball 1. And this is the scary spot right now for Cardinal Mooney baseball fans, I'm sure, as coming up to the plate here will be Jaden Barnes in the bottom of the sixth inning. Now, why do I say this part is the scary one of the ball game? Well, relief pitching has not exactly been this squad's forte on the year. Obviously a short one at that. But when you get down in this tight of a ball game and both squads have such a powerful lineup, you do not want to make this thing a game where Mooney's got to clutch up in the top of the 7th. I guess the magic number right now for Waynedale is 4 as that one swung on and goes through the lanes of Mr. Desmond. Jaden Barnes so far on the day 0 for 2 against the Mooney Cardinals. Trying to see what he can get done. He puts this one out to play and just past a diving second baseman of Jack Pepperny. So the runner, it gets up to first base to start out the bottom of the 6th. Nice hit there, gets past the diving glove of Pepperny. And now Braden Hirschberger will come up also 0 for 2 on the day. That becomes the first hit allowed by the relief. 11-7 our score. 12 hits for the Cardinals so far. 10 for the home squad Bears. That went in there, though, for strike 1 to start out this AB. Maybe another difficult part for this Mooney squad is Logan Boyd has been a very consistent third baseman. There's been a couple of mistakes happening over there as well when he has left that part of the field. They moved him out from that location in Thursday's game against Springfield, and I believe 2 subsequent errors followed his move to somewhere else. You wonder how deep this squad goes in depth at that third base location after he's been phenomenal. I guess we'll find out. First time from Sweeney. Throw to first. Got him. So make it another out here as the runner will advance up to second, though, in the meantime. But that becomes out number one for the relief pitcher of Logan Boyd. 1 run won't hurt this team, but you don't also want to give this team a potential free pass if they can work their way around as they go back to the top of the lineup for the 4th time today, as Connor Gady, who is 0 for 2 with back-to-back punch-outs, will be the 3rd man to replace the relief. This delivery in from Boyd, bunt attempt attempted, but will not be successful. So it was pulled back last second by Connor. Boyd goes home and won't catch it there. And maybe a little bit too much time looking at that guy on second. He was coming home and was still staring at him. I'd like to see him focus in a little bit more in the batter here. He is the most important guy out there. Let that guy run around. Let your catcher deal with him. Is this one hit out to short? Throw it out to first. Not going to be in time. As now runners at the corners after a strong hit. A good throw came in from Campbell, but just a little bit too deep out there to make something happen out of it. The second hit allowed by Logan Boyd so far. And runners at the corners with just 1 away in the inning. Jay Mast will come up. Jack Desmond reads out the calls to his team. Really the biggest thing right now is if they can get a first pitch double play, avoids any ability of this guy to steal. Be interested to see, though, if you do see a steal attempt from Gaddy, if they allow Jack Desmond, who hasn't really played much today, obviously this just first time he's got it in this ball game was in the Triway one earlier, to throw it down, and they will. A good one on the mark, but not enough under it, as he is in there safely from first. So get rid of the potential for a ground ball double play. They'll have to find another way to get there. Second pitch of the AP coming from Boyd. Swung on, missed, strike 1. Now, all you can hope for right now is that Boyd has what it takes to hold up Ferenczek's epic start. A throw home, catches another time. Goes home with it. Swung on, fouled off. So close to getting that strike 3, just tipping the edge of Jay Mast's bat. And Mast right now, credited as the losing pitcher if things go the way they are right now, trying to put him spot in a situation where he wouldn't be collecting that loss. Ian Lehman granted the free pass thanks to the runs allowed in by Mast's pitching effort. This one sent right back up the middle. It's snagged and thrown to first. They get him, but in the meantime, a runner does come across to score, but they get out number 2 at first base. A strong throw that time. A little bit of redemption coming in from Mr. Campbell over there on the far side of the infield. And they go down. Trey Barkman stepping up to the plate with 2 down and a man on. Boyd trying to close things out here. 1 more batter's all he needs, and you'll start it out the right way. Strike 1. Zach Herb came in against Springfield in the final inning as the closer. Interested to see if they'll let Boyd finish it or bring him in yet again. So everyone's still trying to find what their role on this team is going to be this season. I think it's clear to say we have our 3 aces for Cardinal Mooney this season. Brownson, Ferenczek, Lippman, and Campbell all put in strong showings through the first 3 games of the season. At the moment, have a chance to come out with a 2-1 record out of it if they can hold on to this slim lead in the bottom of the 6th. Remember, folks, we go 7 full innings here in high school baseball. This delivery home from Boyd, sails high, and that walks him over to first. So runners at the corners with 2 away. And Jack Desmond will call another time. Get everyone's attention. Imagine another throwdown is coming. And not the dance-off. No strikeouts on the ledger for the reliever of Logan Boyd. Be nice to see one here if he can get it. That one will sail in too high to even think about a strikeout right now from Boyd. Not a bad showing. Everything that has been thrown by Boyd has been hit into the infield, so you got to give a little bit of credit to those infielders for not getting things going right their way. So the runner will be able to advance up on that ball, getting right past the glove. Say it was not foul tipped by the batter of number 4, Ian Miller, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout back in the second, a walk in the first, and a hit in the fifth. 1-1 count at the plate, still 2 away. Tying run at the plate. This one taken out to left. Deep back to left. But underneath it to steal that one away is Gabe Saunders. And just like that, this 6th inning is over. 2 runs scored for Mooney, 1 for Waynedale. We had one more inning, a 3-run game. Mooney looking for some insurance runs when we come back.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the 7th and potentially final inning, although, both these teams have the firepower to potentially make some things add up and get some runs across. We'll see how things turn out. As out there, once again, will be Timmy Short to potentially finish this ball game up for Cardinal Mooney. We will go the full 7 as Mooney will hit first here. Leading things off will be Jay Campbell. Looking for hit number 2 after finding his first one back in the 4th. He's having a 1-for-3 day thus far. So without any further ado, from Bob Scene Park and YSN, let's finish her here. As the first pitch goes down low for ball 1. Once again, we want to thank the grounds crew here at Bob Scene Park and all those in game day operations for making this thing possible for YSN. Or to YSN, I should say, for broadcasting this ball game to both of these schools for a fantastic game thus far. And a thank you to Triway as well for making the journey out from Worcester. And of course, finally, thank you to all the fans whom without none of this would be possible. Once again, I'm Alec Caberna. You're watching YSNLive.com. Cardinal Mooney leads 11-8 here in the top of the 7th. The 1-1 count at the plate. Swung on and a swinging bunt right in front of the mound. Throw down to first. Got him just in time. Wow. What a throw that was on the swinging bunt. You got to throw that thing hot to get a speedy Jay Campbell out. But they do so successfully. As now up to the plate, a man who has been on base every time, Gabe Saunders. A perfect opening day from him thus far. We'll see if he can continue it here now with 1 away in the final standing. And he pops one out far right into the bullpen for strike one. So an 0-1 count to Mr. Saunders. Been moved to left field in that last inning, made the final out as well. And he will try and duck, but it's still in there for strike two, despite a brief argument with the umpire. Just because you duck doesn't mean the strike zone changes. Next pitch from Timmy Short. And there's strike three, but it's a drop third, and they catch him. So make him out number two. As for the first time today, you might see Mooney go down 1, 2, and a 3. So now coming up to the plate, Jack Pepperny with a chance for the final at bat potentially of the night for Cardinal Mooney. Not too bad of a day so far from any one individual. As himself, he's had 2 hits so far, reached base another time via the walk. Or pardon me, he's had 1 hit today. Brought in an RBI, though, with 2 other attempts in which he was out. Reached base back in the 4th via an error. The pitch to him here, hit to the left side of the infield, but foul. 1-1 count for him at the plate. Timmy Short put together a rather nice 7th inning so far. Took him a little bit to find his groove in that 6th inning, but he certainly picked it up and carried it into the 7th, as that one, though, will hit the dirt in front of home plate. And Pepperny will not give in to temptation and swing for the fences. He's dealing with dirt. This one hit out to the left side of the infield. 1, 2, will they go 3? They will. In order go the Cardinals, and we head to the bottom of the 7th. With this game still in the balance, Mooney needs 3 outs to come away with the win. Can they get it? Up next on ysnlive.com.
There's just no feeling like when you actually can get somebody in a vehicle that they think is not attainable. I see myself as more of a modern or next generation salesperson. I just enjoy, being there throughout the sale, after the sale. We're going to make sure that everything about that vehicle, from start to finish is the right one for you. I'm Jim Conlon, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit wrswealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back to potentially the final stand here for Cardinal Mooney Cardinals. 3 outs, and they come away with their 2nd win of the season, and more importantly, a win over a top 25 opponent in Division III. They will let Logan Boyd come out and try to finish what he started in that last inning. We'll see if he can hold things up and allow the Mooney Cardinals to come away with a win. Here this afternoon, up at the plate will be the opposing pitcher, Timmy Short. Put together a solid 2 innings so far for him and sent down the Cardinals in order in that last half inning. First pitch from Boyd that he sees will be too low for a ball. This one will be just in there, says the home plate umpire, so 1-1 count. This one taken out to the gap and past the infield defenders. And the first man up becomes the first man on for Waynedale. Huge hit there right now as Timmy Short has gotten on in 3 of his 4 appearances today. He certainly is not the one to blame for today's mishaps of the Waynedale collapse. But still plenty of time to go. No outs and a man on first. Up now, Josiah Raber. 1 for 3 on the day so far. Runner stops and stutter goes. This one popped up into shallow left field. It's collected in by Jay Campbell for out number 1. And the runner forced to stick over at first. So Logan Boyd 2 outs away. We'll call this a 2-inning save if he can get it done. Pitchers would be combining for 2 saves in 3 games between Zach Kerb and Logan Boyd. Yeah, brought in for relief, but took 2 innings to do it. Only allowed the 1 run. He'll step off here and look back. Nothing going, so he'll reset on the mound against Ian Lehman, the starting pitcher here tonight. 1 for 3 in his contest so far. This delivery from Boyd will be downstairs near the dirt. Didn't quite scratch it, but it is in there for a ball to open things up against Ian Lehman. That one sailing in high. Pitch in now from Boyd with 1 away. Swung on and missed. A solid 1 there. And that will make the count 2-1. This one will sail in high, and that becomes ball number 3 at this at bat. Runner on first, 1 away. Something on the ground likely to end it if they can turn 2. Logan Boyd says to deliver. Full, almost full count. Now it's full. Second biggest moment of the game coming up. Boyd trying to finish her off. Runner breaks. Swung on, missed, no throw. Oh, wait, they're going to say it's foul tipped. No. Well, the home plate umpire says it's foul tipped into his glove. If I'm not mistaken, you know, I like Jack Desmond's thinking. Well, I caught the hit. That should be double play. He's got to tag up. Not the case, though. So counted as a strikeout for Boyd, his first of the day. And now 2 are away as they bring up Jaden Barnes, the final man here for Waynedale, unless he can get something going. So Boyd down to just 3 strikes for the save. First pitch with a man on second. Backs him off for ball 1. Second pitch swung on, fouled off as that one flies past Desmond behind the plate. And it's a 1-1 count. As Blue will go give Mr. Boyd a new baseball out there as he's trying to complete the save. Big moment. Game-tying run stands on the on-deck circle if they can get down there. With a 1-1 count at the plate. Logan Boyd trying to cut this evening short for Waynedale. This pitch down. Will not find the zone. Missed the bottom corner of it on that pitch. Two 2-1 count for Boyd now. Can he finish this thing? Let the first guy on. And now he's in danger of letting on the fourth guy. And time called here for a second. I think Jack Desmond behind the plate may have called for one here. But a 3-1 count nonetheless. Boyd resetting himself up there. Here he goes, the 3-1. Swung on right back up the middle, and that one's going to get down. The runner coming in from second as he goes past the center fielder. So the runner has come in to score, and we might have it inside the Parker as this one rolls into Sweeney at third, and a huge RBI that time around on the straightaway line drive, bouncing past the glove of Zach Herb. Not too many mistakes from him. It does not look to be currently counted as an error, but still had a very real possibility of being one as that RBI comes in the perfect time. As the game-tying run now stands in the on-deck circle, or pardon me, at the plate, I should say. And now they will officially rule that an error from Zach Herb. With 3 errors by the Cardinals today, this one put on the ground in the infield, but foul. That becomes strike one now with 2 outs away, down to the bottom part of the lineup. Actually, this will be a pinch runner here for Waynedale. Number 12, Dylan Raber, into the ball game. That pitch wide for ball one, or pardon me, down low. Delivery in from Boyd. Slider won't catch the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-1 now. Yet again the delivery, and yet again the miss. So Boyd losing control here, in danger of putting the tying run on first if he walks him. Timmy Short already across the inning. This one put on the ground. Campbell grabs it, throws down to first to Lippman. In time, and this ball game is over. Cardinal Mooney comes away with the top 25 upset, taking down number 17 in Waynedale. And what a fantastic performance from the side of Cardinal Mooney, crawling all the way back to finish this one off. So give the save here today to Logan Boyd. It took him 2 innings to do it, but he finally got there, allowing just 3 hits in his relief effort today, collecting a strikeout and a walk along the way. The win for today's ball game will go to the starting pitcher of Bronson Ferenchek. 5 innings pitched. He took the lead in the early going for strikeouts for Cardinal Mooney with 9 today. 2 walks allowed, 9 hits, 2 errors, and 7 runs. The official scoreline for the Cardinals reads 11 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors. And on the side of the Waynedale Bears, 9 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. The loss today goes to the relief pitcher Jay Mast of Waynedale, and player of the game today will go ahead and give it to the starting nod of Bronson Ferenchek, who after allowing 6 runs in the first, allowed 1 more through the next 4 innings that he pitched and collected 9 strikeouts after making an early mistake. I think he more than redeemed himself in this ball game, but you got to give credit all the way around to the Cardinal Mooney baseball team for crawling back into this one. I'll give the honorable mention out there to Gabe Saunders. What a first-day performance for him. Took him 3 games to get a start, but they finally put him on. Well, he got on base 4 out of 5 at-bats in this one, so you got to give some hefty credit to the young Gabe Saunders here, but that does it. So Cardinal Mooney finishes off the day at 1-1 with maybe the most important win coming against Division III opponent Waynedale. But that'll do it from Cardinal Mooney Baseball, ysnlive.com. Mooney wins this one 11-9 as they go a full 7 against number 17 Waynedale. I've been Alec Caberna. Thank you all for tuning in to ysnlive.com. Thank you to all our sponsors, fans, and ground crew at Bob Scene Park. We will see you all later on with more Mooney Baseball and Bob Scene Baseball.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For